Yo, what's going on guys, Dewobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we have some awesome skins to look at and even some information telling us what these Season 3 skins are going to be. So let's start right there. In the game files, XOX Leak have found voiceovers for emotes that were added, which will be directly linked to future skins. It seems like having a skin equipped to a hero will give it an extra voice line when you enter the game that links to the skin. And well, let's take a listen to the first one for Captain America.
Just call me Captain Clintar. I was overdue for an upgrade.
Now, this is a voice line linked to a Season 3 Captain America skin where you can probably guess he's going to be bonded with a symbiote. In fact, he's going to be infected by Knull. And that's going to look something like this. Yes, this is going to be an upcoming Captain America skin in Season 3. Because we talked about it in yesterday's video, but it turns out Season 3 is in fact going to be a season all themed around Knull, the villain inside Clintar. We're getting two new Clintar maps, the Core and Celestial Remains, and we know that Knull has been awoken from the Season 2.5 lore, where Adam Warlock is sent a distress signal, and they've also hinted at Jean Grey the Phoenix coming to the game to help fight Knull. Now that means that some of the heroes will be infected by Knull as they have been in the comics before, and that means we'll have Knull symbiote skins for some of the heroes, and I think some of the other heroes will also just be getting symbiote skins anyway, as it will be a very symbiotic themed season. Just like in Season 1, we had a vampire Black Panther taken over by Dracula, and we also had the Eternity Knights who were dressed with vampire theming who were fighting Dracula. So in Season 3, it seems Captain America will be infected by Knull, and that will be one of the lore skins, and this has happened in the comics. The King in Black has taken over Captain America before, and this is going to be the skin they reference. The same can also be said for Storm. If you listen to this voice line,
"We embrace nature's fury. Such raw power. Delicious."
So notice how Storm says we. That's because this is a symbiote Storm skin, and I believe that Storm is also going to be one of those infected by Knull and will be on Knull's side in the lore, because once again, this has happened in the comics. A nullified Storm has made an appearance, and I think they'll reference that with the Season 3 skin. You can see it's really creepy. She has a very pale white face with the Knull logo on her chest and this black symbiotic cape. It's honestly going to be such a cool skin. Now, we're also going to be getting a symbiote Rocket Raccoon skin. Listen to this one.
Whoa, hey, bite them, not me. Easy, buddy. We're supposed to be partners.
So clearly, Rocket Raccoon is bonded with a symbiote here, and they have a funny interaction. Now, we have seen Rocket fused with Venom before in the comics, and while I don't think this will be the case in the Season 3 skin, it does give us a reference to how badass Rocket can look when fused with a symbiote. Because as you can see, it's happened in the Guardians of the Galaxy comics, and he looks incredible. Not to mention, he also has these symbiotic Gatling guns that will just shoot endless amounts of ammo. So this will definitely have a reskinned symbiotic gun. Now, whether it's going to be Knull themed or whether it's going to be symbiote themed, because I have a feeling there'll be two sides, the Knull infected skins and then the symbiote skins, where the heroes bond with symbiotes to gain more power to fight against Knull. But Symbiote Rocket is on the way. And the final skin with a voice line is going to be for Moon Knight.
I could get used to this. Not bad, eh, Khonshu?
So clearly, Moon Knight is enjoying his new upgrade. Now, we haven't really seen too much of a symbiote Moon Knight. There was a brief period in the What If comics where Venom had bonded with Moon Knight, but obviously this looks a lot like Venom just wearing Moon Knight's outfit. It does look badass, but I don't think it will be Venom bonding with Moon Knight in Marvel Rivals, but it gives you a hint of what this could look like. So that's proof that Season 3's lore skins will all be symbiotic and Knull themed, which people have been requesting for a very long time. This should hopefully mean we finally get the symbiote Spider-Man, but there's not been any evidence of that just yet. We do know there's a Future Foundation skin coming for Spider-Man that was revealed in the Future Foundation Mr. Fantastic MVP animation. Now, before we take a look at even more Season 3 skins coming, we have some good news regarding the OG Imperial Protocol, Galactic Talon, and Galactic Fang skin for Captain America and Hawkeye. Because this new ad image was recently added in the game files, clearly showing that these two OG skins that were removed from the store in Season 0 will finally be returning to the store with popular demand. Well, in the latest Season 2.5 update, there's also now a string for the bundle name added, further confirming that these are coming. And what was found is that they should be coming to the store for a 2-week limited time period. Now, this is definitely subject to change, But these skins are coming back, and they should be bundled separately for 1,600 units for the skin emotes and MVP animations. But my guess is they're going to bundle them together as well for a cheaper price so that you can get both these awesome OG skins that many people have been asking for a very long time. So expect this later in Season 2.5. Now also in Season 3, you will unlock the new Ultron ranked reward. Because for the Season 2.5 split, the golden ranked reward is going to be the golden Ultron skin, which I must say looks pretty sick. Obviously it's a rare recolor, but making his entire body golden is a pretty cool reward for reaching gold in ranked. You can see it has more of a blue color scheme, so he is going to look quite different. He's going to be shiny and golden with also blue highlights instead of red, which is definitely a very different look for Ultron, and I think this will definitely stand out on the battlefield. And there's a better look at that skin. Speaking of getting a better look at the skins, thanks to Rivals info, we can now see what the Emma Frost Will of Galacta costume for the Twitch drops running between 30th of May and the 27th of June will be. And just as you'd imagine, it is the Galacta color scheme for the basic Emma Frost style. It does look quite cool on her. Rivals info did share some gameplay of it in the background so you can see what it looks like in game. Very vibrant, and eventually we'll have this skin for literally every single hero in the game. We also do have another ranked reward, the Season 2 ranked reward that you will get in Season 2.5 if you played 10 games and reached gold rank in Season 2. This is the Golden Diamond Emma Frost skin. It's like this gold and purple color scheme. Looks pretty nice. It's not super shiny. I feel like it could have been brighter when it comes to the gold, like with the diamonds. But also good news, if you didn't manage to get gold or play 10 games of ranked in Season 2, this Emma Frost ranked reward will also be carrying over into Season 2.5. So as long as you play ranked in Season 2.5, you will be able to get the Ultron and the Emma Frost skin at the start of Season 3. I also wanted to point out another awesome skin coming this season, which we can see thanks to an early look at one of the Season 2.5 gallery cards. So we know that we're getting the Magneto binary sword skin, which is the Magneto that's infected with the Ultron virus. Probably the coolest Magneto skin in the game with its MVP animation and everything combined. And all of that as part of the combat chest for $7 is incredible value. But this gallery card does show a much better look at the Iron Fist skin. Now this is the last of the Ultron virus skins. We know the Hawkeye one is free as part of the in-game lore event in Season 2.5, but we have no news on how this Iron Fist skin is going to be sold. I assume it will just come to the store, but we can see much better now how it's going to look. It seems like his eyes will be covered with the cybernetic virus, and he'll have that kind of binary effect on his entire chest, which you can see in the Magneto skin. It's kind of animated and has that electronic look. So yeah, that's going to be an absolute insane skin. And the gallery card also tells us the lore of these skins. It says during the fight on Araco, Hawkeye and Iron Fist are infected with the Ultron virus, but they're able to stave off the mind control thanks to the Winter Soldier's mental exercises. And then they join Magneto to turn the tables to retrieve the Cerebro, and they end up defeating Extron. So that is the last of the Ultron virus skins. There won't be any more by the looks of it. So if you were hoping for more, unfortunately, I think that's everything. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you're excited for the Knull Symbiote themed skins coming in Season 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.